Hi guys, Kokoro here. I just thought it'd be kind of nice if I did like a video vlog. I'm in my 4th week of living in Japan. And let me say, it's totally not a big deal. Um, I mean, I've never lived abroad before. Never lived on my own before. Never lived outside of California before. So, I mean, it's a big adjustment, but totally didn't notice. I mean, at first it was like, oh my god, trains all the time. But as of late, I've totally gotten used to it. Taking the train, no big deal. Walking everywhere, annoying, but no big deal. Um, Today I went to 7-Eleven to buy some lunch, and I almost said thank you to the guy working the counter in English, because I just, so normal. Didn't feel like I was buying food. Totally did not notice that. You gotta watch that, because my school's in English and everyone else in the dorm speak English. I forget sometimes that I'm in a country that speaks Japanese. Although today on the train, okay, so to get to my school, I have to take a local train line to Gotanda. And from Gotanda, I take the Yamanote line, which goes to like Shibuya and all those. I take that to Tamachi, and then I walk for about 10 minutes to Tamachi, or to my school from Tamachi. And so on the way back, it's just the opposite. But on the way back, for some reason, when you're on the local train going from Gotanda to my stop, they always get off at this one station, the station right before mine, and they like clear everyone out, and then the conductor walks across his train and sits in the back, and they pull it away. I don't know what they do, why they're doing that, but they do. But they did that again today for like the 4th time in a row, and I was actually able to understand it when they said, "Please get off the train, wait for the next one, just go away." As opposed to the last 3 times where I just sat there like an idiot until some nice Japanese guys, "Whoa, whoa, 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 kite, kite," and I'm like, ah, thank you. I totally did not get that. I would have sat on this train forever thinking, huh, it's funny, everyone got off at Yukigayo Otsuka. But but yeah, that's fun. The trains are fun. Got my train pass. Awesomeness. I can now go to Gotanda where karaoke places and for free. Well, getting there is for free. Still have to pay a bunch for karaoke. Um, but I don't care because I need to get my dubbing fixed because the walls in here are super thin and I can't record anything. And then getting to places like Shibuya, so I have to take it from that to Gotanda, so half of it would be free. And so I can go to a lot of cool places. Um, Speaking of karaoke, karaoke is super fun. I think if anyone goes to Japan, you should totally do it because it's awesome. I went the other day, posted some videos on here. You can see those later. Yeah, just singing random songs. Tried to tackle some of the Korean songs too. That was interesting. Tried My Style by Brown Eyed Girls first, and I realized too much of it is rap. And I can barely even sing in Korean. Like, I can sing Romanized Korean just fine, but when it's Korean in katakana, so to sing Korean with a Japanese accent and try to follow characters going by super fast. I sang I got fooled by you, which actually sounded really epic. Because you know, like towards the end, you have that big vocal explosion that got in, and I did that, and I like nailed it. It was like struggled, and then all of a sudden it cleared, and the clouds parted, and the angels came down. And I was like, holy shit, I'm singing, whoa. And yeah, it was fun. I think I'm gonna go again sometime and just sing by myself because they have a bunch of medleys I really want to do. But you can't do medleys when you're doing it with other people because they're super long. So I want to go by myself and just be like the weird guy dude sitting by herself in a karaoke room ordering a drink and some food she cannot eat all by herself. Or just singing for like 3 hours until she can't even like say thank you on her way out after paying. Um, we're actually, I don't know when I'm gonna do that. Saturday we're playing with the idea of going to Nekobukuro, which is a cat cafe. You just kind of sit there and you pay a bunch of money to go sit in a room with a bunch of cats. And just pet cats and I'm assuming eat and drink things. I saw chairs and tables. There's just tons of cat loving and I miss my cats. What else? Trying to buy Morning Musume tickets. To buy tickets here without actually calling the people. I was having to talk to them in Japanese or going to one of the secondhand stores in Harajuku, which I can't do because I'm under 20. You need to be 20 or older. Maybe I can just get one of my friends to buy it for me. All else fails. You buy them from a ticket machine in Lawson convenience stores, or you can go to like a PF counter, but that's not. They explicitly say on their website we're not selling it yet. Tickets were supposed to come out on the 30th of August, and it's now September 7th, and they still haven't been able to sell. I don't know what they say because I can't read Japanese that well. So you go to the machine, you punch in all the things. Let's pick the date, the time, and then you input how many tickets you want. And you hit OK, confirm, and they go. Something comes up, and they're like, eh. And on the website it says that I'm doing this with Rikai-chan, when you just hover over, so I don't know exactly what these words mean, but it's 3 words. It was like yote, which is like arrangement, reservations, plans. I think it's yote, maybe but I don't know. I need to study Japanese. And the next one was like number of things sold, and the last one was like cancel or end of. I'm like, but you never even started selling them. It's like, okay, so does this mean I can't reserve tickets? Because I'm totally okay with that. And it says that you can only buy them in the store. So I don't know. I don't know. I mean, they can't have sold out that fast because it's Morning Musume. And as much as I love Morning Musume, their concerts don't sell out. Maybe because this is like Jun's, but I was going for the afternoon one on Sunday, not like the big one on Monday where they have like the festival with all the. I'm going for the lame one. The lame one that like probably going to be all the family tickets are going to be sold out. Actually, I probably could go Monday because it's a holiday. Yeah, health sports day. Yay, no school. But yeah. Perfume tickets are also going around sale in October, a couple of days before the Morning Musume concert is supposed to be. Better work. And I'm hoping to buy those. I'm not really counting on it. I mean, they have one show. It's at Budokan, so I mean, they can fit a lot. The perfume is really big right now, so I mean, if they sell it, they sell it. I'm not gonna cry over it. Probably have a lot more chances to see perfume. My Morning Musume, I'm like, but in terms of like seeing just their fall concerts, their fall concerts tend to not be as good as their spring ones because they don't have something to prove. Like, this year's gonna be great. They're like, this year kind of sucked. Okay, let's just throw something out there. But it's Jun and Leland's last concert. And I can't make it to the graduation one because I fly home on the 10th, and the concert's on the 12th, and so I can't make it. So I'm going. I'm gonna have to go to one of the Tokyo concerts. I really have to. Even if it's not gonna be all tearful and it'll still be kind of. I will cry through the whole thing. Um, Other thing, Shibuya, HMB closed. What the hell? I looked it up, but apparently they like closed it because sales are really bad because of legal downloads and just iTunes and stuff. Apple, but I'm like, what? Why'd you close the big HMB? That was a magical place. I mean, I was there probably like the last weekend it was open. I had no idea. And I was just walking through and I was like, oh my god, this came up on the screen, the perfume everywhere. And oh my god, I bought like 9 maybe concert DVDs and it was beautiful. And I walked up and I put my DVD up and hoped that she would laugh at me like they laughed at me when I bought Melon Kinambi CDs and Tower Records. She laughed. She marked it up and said, "Here, have a free face towel. And what flavor vitamin water would you like?" And I was like, "I want to marry you right now." I declared my love for H&B right there at the counter. And then I come back the next weekend to go buy some crap from the HB store. And all the windows are boarded up, and I'm like, "Oh, that's weird." They're like security guards. So I'm like, "Okay, well, you know, maybe they're having a concert. I could hear music because there's always music playing in Shibuya from the various stores and trucks driving by and ghost speakers. They had ghost speakers in my town. Like you walk through on your way to the station, they were playing like Ikimonogatari, and I was like, "Where's this coming from? There's ghostly Ikimonogatari music coming from here, and everything's closed. I don't know what's going on." And yeah, so it's like H&B. Then I come back the next week and look at phones. I'm like, "Oh, that's weird. It's closed again." My friend Mark's like, "Oh yeah, they closed it." And I was like, "What? I can't close H&B. Where am I gonna buy my posters?" I mean, they still have the online store. I'm still probably just gonna order it from Yes Asia, ship it to my house because I'm coming home before Christmas, and so I can swap out my calendars. H&B, that makes me sad. Whenever I think about it, I want to cry. Not really until I mentioned the Hello Project store. My people. I mean, there are a couple people. I mean, there's a guy at the dorm who likes Morning Musume, but he's sort of like, "I like Hello Project, man. Morning Musume, they're so done. AKB's killing them. I'm just gonna focus on HP. I'm not gonna waste my money." I'm like, let me indulge in my unhealthy, sad obsession. So it's a Hello Project store. They get me. They really do. They look at me a little surprised. I'm a 6 foot tall American girl walking in. I already have my clipboard and my pencil ready to go. I know what I'm doing. I'm not like, "Oh, I want this one." They're like, "Psh, that's not how you do it." Um, no, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Like, I want Jinjin one, another Jinjin one, and some more Jinjin ones, maybe a little one just for fun. More Jinjin, more Jinjin, more Jinjin. I'm pretty sure almost every single photo card I've bought since I came here has been Jinjin or Lin Lin. They may have featured other members in the mix, but and then you fill it out, you mark up how many things you owe, you put it at the top, they punch it in all in, and you realize, oh my god. I mean, I only said that the photo card is about 300 yen, but when you're just filling out numbers, that really adds up, doesn't it? And you're like, "Oh shit, maybe I shouldn't have spent so much. Maybe I should take some back. Oh, I'm not going to be able to eat them next week. Oh, what did I do?" And then if you're there on a special day, you'll point to the box, and depending on how many tens of dollars, thousands of yen you spent, you can pick out a ball. And then you pick up the ball, and you always win something. And you're like, "Here's this ugly, washed out photo of Shige. Congratulations! Oh, you want a tiny little picture of Chisato. I don't care if you aren't really fans of those guys, but congratulations, you got free stuff." And I was like, "Yes, free stuff. I love you guys." There's like the nice old man who works there, and like the hottie rocker biker dude, and like a bunch of really cute girls. I'm like, "I want to work here. I want to work here," and I'll be like the weirdo, friendly American girl who yells "hi" at every single foreigner who walks in hopes that maybe they're an American fan who will blog about me and sit back. I'm an attention whore. I just have to admit that. So that's my blog as of September 7th. It's September, isn't it? September 7th. Things are going good. I have Japanese class tomorrow, but not until June. And not 10. What the hell am I talking about? I'm not until 3. And then we're gonna go to the ward office and get our alien registration cards, because I'll probably be a registered alien. Yes! And then we can open a bank account, and get a cell phone, and do other stuff. And then finally here. And I can go molest cats this weekend and sing to myself like a lonely person. Good times.